My name is Abraham David Peden. I'm originally from the state of Mississippi. I was reared in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I was in the United States Navy, the United States Army, California National Guards, and United States Army Reserves. The United States Navy was awesome. I was 22 years old in a decent job but going nowhere. I've been literally around the world 3 times. I've been on special assignments with the Navy twice, and I was an early E6. I was aviation ordnance, handling conventional weapons and nuke weapons. When I was in the Army, I worked for General Franks at 3rd Army. When I joined 3rd Army in the reserves, I traveled more than I did in active duty sometimes. I spent 2 tours in Kuwait, which is part of the Iraq Operation Enduring Freedom, and it was a good experience. What makes me the most proud about my military career is the day I became an AO1, and the other most proud situation I had was when my daughters were born, and I was in the Navy at that time. The second most important thing was I had a great opportunity to work for General Franks in 3rd Army. In the military, since I've been out the military, the leadership skills that I gained in the military was outstanding. It taught me how to deal with men. It taught me how to deal with all types of situations. It taught me to adapt to whatever situation that I am in. And in the civilian world, it worked very well for me. For a young person that doesn't have the money to go to college, I went in the military with no money to go to college, even though I had gained scholarships. I was able to complete my bachelor's degree. I am 4 credits away from having my master's, and I'm debt free. The other thing is what it represents usually at the age from 17, 18, and 19, most of us have no idea what we want to do in life. At that period of time in my life, at 22, I had literally been around the world once. I've seen countries that I had never seen before. It was a great experience. But I will say this, the military is not for everyone. You have to have a mindset in order to learn, to change, and adapt to your situation. Being in Mississippi, I was born in 1955, and 1955 was the height of the Jim Crow laws. At one time in my life, I had a lot of bitterness. Once going into the military, found out the military was very diverse, and it was a lot of different people, because you met people from all over the country, and you met all kinds of races and creed. It changed the way my heart was thinking about different races of creed, and it also taught me how to adapt and learn different cultures. To all my grandkids, I say this: I lived my life to the fullness, and I enjoyed what I did in the military. If you want to follow my footsteps, like I followed my grandfather, my dad's footsteps, and some cousins and other relatives, you can. But if you must go, think about the opportunity to see the world. My name is Abraham David Peden. I grew up on a farm in Mississippi called DeKalb County, Mississippi. At the time, we were sharecroppers, and we grew everything on the farm, and I was working at the age of 7. I had a lot of fun on the farm, and then in 1969, we moved to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Our family was known and was a laughing stock of Philadelphia's 26th Street because they call us country pumpkins. But after leaving there, in 1973, graduated from Ben Franklin High School with 12 different scholarships and a full scholarship to go to Bluffton College, which is now Bluffton University. I had a wonderful time doing that. In 1977, November, I joined the United States military, the Navy. Then in 2003 to 2005, I was in the United States Army, and from there I was in the National Guards, and from the National Guards to the Army Reserves. After almost 30 years, I retired in 2008, and then I look back, and every time I see somebody manning the rails on a ship, especially carriers getting ready to go to the Mediterranean, I sometimes get a little misty because that's freedom for our country. Also, when I see a military soldier body comes back and the plane lands at Dover, Delaware, is fully draped, and they come out with and giving him the full military honors, sometimes I cry. I look back at Vietnam, and every time a Vietnam vet comes home, I cry, and I will, because I was drafted for Vietnam in 1973, but the war was over, and I was not sent to Vietnam. I love you. And if you're watching this film, I got my eyes on you from heaven, especially you, Asana, because I know you being bad.